Hello everybody, I'm Vacation Thomas and welcome back to another video. This time I am back with a solo playthrough of Dune Imperium, where I will be playing through Dune Imperium for the very first time. As you can see, I'll be playing through the digital version on Steam. My plan for today is to play through the tutorial first, and then play through some or a full solo game. So I'll quickly say Dune Imperium is a very popular deck building worker placement game. I think it's still in the top 10 games on Board Game Geek right now. So it is a very popular one I've heard about for so long, and I'm really excited to give it a shot. I have not played it once. I own the digital version, never played it, never played the physical version, haven't really seen any playthroughs of it. The only thing I did is right before starting to record this today, I did watch through Rodney Smith's how to play video, which was like a half hour long, just so I had some baseline idea of what's going on. Besides that, I'll also quickly note I personally know nothing about the Dune series. I have not read any of the books. I have not watched any of the movies. I am a complete newbie in the Dune franchise, which is it's on me. The main reason for that is I've heard the books are so good that I want to read the books before watching the movies, but then the books are pretty long and I haven't got around to it yet, so it's just one of those things. But it's a series I want to get into at some point, and who knows, maybe playing this game, if it's really good, will be that push to get me a little bit more into the Dune series. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Like I said, I'm playing the digital version on Steam today. I have not opened this before this recording. I opened it just briefly just to do some brief audio tests, so I hope the audio isn't too bad, isn't too loud. There's some brief sounds and background music, but hopefully it's not gonna be too bad. And like I said, the plan for today is play through the tutorial and then a solo game. We'll see how we're doing on time, but I don't want to dilly-dally, so let's get started. So my head at the top left is covering the tutorial part, and I might have to move my camera. I'll have to try to keep an eye on that, see if there's a particular spot that's good. Looks like there's 4 different parts of the tutorial. So fundamentals of powers, where we're starting here. And let's see how this goes. So, in Dune Imperium, you take the role of house leaders vying against rival houses for control of the planet Arrakis. I'm going to probably butcher all of the faction names and planet names, so fair warning. Like I said, I'm not familiar with the franchise, so I'm going to probably be butchering stuff. Arrakis, so the sole source of the most valuable resource in the known universe, the spice mangle. Melange. See, I'm mangling stuff. All right, melange. In this tutorial, you are Paul of House Atreides. Your father, Duke Leto Atreides, will prepare you for the challenge that awaits you on House of Arrakis. Great. So, you have much to learn, Paul. Your first lesson powers measured victory points. The house with the most wins. Makes sense. It's a victory point type game. All right. Wise use of Imperium cards will be a vital skill. You and your rivals each begin the game with a shuffled starting deck and draw 5 cards at the beginning of every round. Great. Imperium cards have 2 purposes. The first is sending agents out in our service. That's called taking an agent turn, and you'll take multiple each round. With 2 agents here, it seems like I'll be able to take 2 agent turns this round. Where can I send them? Well, let's begin with the spice trade and the city board spaces of Arrakis. So to send an agent to a board space, first choose a card to play. Hold the cursor over the reconnaissance card. Notice that the Imperium cards have 2 boxes. During an agent turn, you'll only use the top section called the agent box, including the agent icons. Reconnaissance has the city icon, the circle, but no other agent abilities. Fair enough. Once you've chosen a card, you can play it to a board space with a matching agent icon. Great. Quick drag the reconnaissance to the city of Arrakeen. So we'll quick and drag that. Boom. Now I release. Okay. Well done. Your agent is placed in Arrakeen. The icons on the space indicate what it does. I think this gives us what? Military, and adds someone to our garrison and draw a card, right? So one effect of Arrakeen allows you to recruit a troop. This combat unit will join your garrison, which begins the game with 3 troops in it. Okay. So now I got 4. I can also draw a card into my hand. Great. First agent turn is over. To send another agent, you'll need to wait until your turn. Click the end of turn button. I mean, I assume they're just, it's a tutorial. They're explaining stuff along the way, but I'm pretty sure like whenever you recruit a troop, you also have the opportunity to place that troop and up to 2 other troops, right, into the conflict zone, but maybe they'll get to that here soon. Normally your opponents would take their turns after yours. For now, however, we'll move on to the second turn of the round. Okay, so Show me you've been paying attention. How would you harvest spice from Haga Basin? So I need a triangle symbol so I could play pretty much either of these. So I would use this. Oh, okay, it's not. Yeah, you're the desert planet cards have an icon. So you just click and drag. Boom. That gives me 2 spice. If there was extra spice on this icon, I would get that, right? Oh, and it has a water icon below it. Certain board spaces require you to play resources before you send an agent there. Great, fine, whatever. But now I got 2 spice, and that's probably good. How's my okay? Actually, my camera seems like in a perfect spot. Hopefully, there's not too much going up on this top left, but I'll have to try to keep an eye on that. I see in setting an agent to Haga Basin, I spend a water and gain 2 spice. Great. No more agents available. You're done taking the agent turn this round. You must take a different type of turn called a reveal turn. During a reveal turn, you only use the bottom section of the Imperium cards called the reveal box, which contains the card's reveal effect. Great. Unlike an agent, at the start of a reveal turn, you play all the remaining cards in your hand, click reveal to take your reveal turn. Boom. Big reveal. This is the Imperium row. During your reveal turn, you may spend Persuasion, gained from reveal effects on cards you revealed, to acquire cards from here, improving your deck. Great. But cards I used on previous turns this round don't send agents. Oh, to send agents don't contribute their revealed effects. Fair enough. Indeed, as you see, you gained 6 Persuasion from the cards you revealed. All right, which I can spend to acquire cards that I'll draw in future rounds. Fantastic. Precisely. A card's Persuasion cost appears in the top right corner. All right, drag our War Master Gurney Halleck card to the blue acquire area to acquire it. So we just click and drag. Simple enough. Cards you acquire go into your discard pile at the end of the reveal round. So do all the cards you played this round. Makes sense. Summary of the Imperium row is available for reference. Great. Duke Leto, I see you are preparing young Paul for leadership. Is it time to start his training in the art of combat? He's ready, Paul. End turn, and I will relinquish to Gurney's capable hands. All right. So those get spiced because no workers were placed on it, right? That's what's going on there. So when your deck is empty, you need to draw cards. You shuffle your discard pile. If you form your new deck, and you get new cards. It's a deck builder. Who would have guessed? Attention, Paul Atreides. Look at the spice fields of Arrakis and tell me what you see. More spice has appeared, but not in Haga Basin, where I sent an agent. Right, so the spice blooms erupt regularly on Arrakis. At the end of the round, each of the 3 maker spaces gain 1 spice if none were harvested. Right, okay, now begins the true test, House Hurricane. We have many rivals, and the Hurricane are the most ruthless. Count Glassu Raven, they call him Beast. He's my opponent. Just a simulacrum. That's a weird. Okay, I stumbled over that word. Okay, just a simulacrum. Okay, he takes his turn before you, as indicated by the first turn player marker. Rotates between leaders each round. Okay, pitiful Atreides are unworthy of Arrakis. Its spice belong to the House Hurricane. I will claim it. Good for you, dude. Good for you. Only 1 agent could be on a space at a time, meaning that in addition to claiming the bonus spice at Imperial Basin, Beast has blocked you from sending an agent there this round. Kind of messed up. Now it's your turn. Time for you to learn about conflicts. There's a new one each round, and every house may contest it. Okay. So the conflict card shows what's at stake. Hold your cursor over to take a closer look. Conflicts reward the leader with the highest strength in the conflict at the end of the round. Conflicts are crucial source of victory points and other resources. Conflict rewards a victory point to the winner, water to the second, and spice to the third. But there's not enough players for a 3rd place, right? Is that why it's grayed out? Use your troops to fight conflicts. You have some in your garrison now, but their strength will count until they're deployed to the conflict. Use your signet ring to send an agent to Carthage. They will give you an opportunity to deploy some of your garrison troops. So signet ring, big boom. That also lets me use my special ability, right? When you send an agent, you also get the effects in your card's agent box, right? Each leader's signet ring has a unique agent effect. Yours draws a card. Right, okay, great. All right, Cartag gave you a new kind of card, a intrigue card. Hover your cursor over to take a look. So I gain 1 persuasion during your reveal turn. You would put this card you acquire You may put cards you acquire on top of your deck. Oh, that's kind of cool. Used once, then discarded. The come in 3 types. One is a plot card, meaning you can use it at any time during one of your turns. Hold on to it for later. Now we prepare for the conflict. Young, it reads. I'm just going to pronounce that a bunch of different ways, just because I know I'm not going to pronounce it right. Certain board spaces, like Cartag, have combat spaces. Great. Not just Cartag. Look, it looks like every board space on Arrakis is a combat space. They are. That means they'll allow you to deploy troops from your garrison to the conflict. Deploying doesn't happen automatically. When you're ready, click Deploy Units. So we click that. A combat space allows you to deploy any troops you've recruited that turn, plus up to 2 troops. See, that's what I was talking about earlier. I kind of remembered something from the video. You just recruited a troop from Cartag, so this turn you could deploy up to 3 troops. Click the deploy area 3 times and confirm. Great. Each troop you have in this conflict adds 2 swords to your strength, which will determine who wins the conflict rewards. Now end your turn and let's see how the beast responds. Dare challenge me to the battlefield, I will crush you. We'll see. We'll see, dude. We'll see. Beast deployed more troops to the conflict. His forces once again outnumber mine. Yeah, that's troublesome. Yes, but I've got something he won't see coming. Hold your cursor over this card. My card's reveal effects include the ability to spend Solari to recruit 2 more troops and let you deploy them to the conflict immediately. Okay. Solari is the currency of Imperium. You'll need to look for opportunities beyond Arrakis to earn some. One option is to make a deal with CHOAM, the Imperium's monopolistic mercantile organization. Oh man, it's quite the name. Okay, one of the 2 CHOAM boards will allow you to exchange spice for Solari. Keep it in mind in the future, right up here. For now, consider the other CHOAM space. Use Dune, the desert planet, to send an agent to secure the contract. Boom, boom, we got some Solari. Done. I've secured the necessary funds from CHOAM and turn. Back to their turn. They're done doing their agent turn, so they did a reveal turn, revealed some stuff. They're at a strength of 10. They got 4 cubes plus some bonuses. It's not good to see. Your days are in an end. Paul, my blade is eager to meet your throat. Dude, chill out. My god, it's just some spice. Ignore the Heracon's bluster and reveal your hand. I will. I got double daggers. You revealed 2 daggers. Each of the revealed effects give you a sword that adds 1 to your strength if you have at least 1 troop deployed to the conflict. Right. It's time to spring the trap. Click my card's reveal effect. Deploy both of your troops and confirm. That's gonna be, yeah, I'm at 12 now. Unless they have any intrigue card, they're done for this conflict. Yada yada yada. Beast is raging and the conflict is imminent. Before it starts, finish taking your reveal turn. Paul Atreides, I am here, ready to continue lessons once you acquire my card. My trusted tutor, Thufir Hawat, I would, but I don't have enough persuasion. Don't you? You have forgotten about your intrigue card. Drag it to the board to play it now. Okay. Now we're good. So then I drag you there. Acquire the card, put it on the top of the deck. Because of the intrigue card I played. You can also double click a card to acquire. Great. Prepare yourself. It's time for battle. End your turn to show the Heracon Brute the might of the Atreides. Atreides. That sounds like the most correct so far. Any way I've said it. Let's see if I keep saying it that way. 12 to 10. I am defeated. Ooh, that was a pretty cool little cutscene animation. The miserable skirmish is yours, but it will be your last taste of victory. Okay. By winning the conflict, I've earned a first victory point. Win or lose, all troops deployed to the conflict are lost. Be careful not to overcommit because future rounds will bring further conflicts. Performed admirably. Rest briefly, then we will pick up where we left off. First part of the tutorial done. First part of the tutorial done. 1-0. Not bad. Let's continue on. Alright, tutorial number 2. Conflict revealed, new skirmish. We got spice, and that will increase reputation with one of the factions, right? You and Gurney have shrewdly faced a Herakan threat. Now is my duty to prepare you for the broader and subtler battlefield, Imperial politics. So So there are 4 great factions in the Imperium. When you send an agent to a faction board space, not only do you gain the effect shown, you also gain influence with the faction. Great. For example, the Fremen are experts in desert survival and able to find water where no one else would. So to send an agent to a faction board, you must play a card with the faction's icon. Diplomacy has all 4 faction icons. Drag it to still suits. So diplomacy, boom, still suits, boom, water, and increase with the rep or influence, whatever you want to call it. By using the Fremen space, not only do you gain water, you gain influence. This is showing the influence track. Fantastic. So both Fremen board space also are combat spaces. So take this opportunity to deploy the 2 troops in your garrison to the conflict. So quick deploy units, boom, boom, confirm, great. Now I'm at strength of 4. Well done, your father, the Duke, believes the Fremen could be powerful allies, but so could any faction. So on your next turn, we will engage with another. So they're playing the Great Flat to do what? Send a person there, getting 3 spice. Was that cost them 2 water, though? That's crazy. The Witches of the Bene Gesserit are secretive but powerful. Having their support is vastly preferable to the alternative. Fair enough. Drag my Haukt card to secrets to send an agent there. Alright. 2 secrets? Ah, secrets is this one. Okay. So it lets me draw a intrigue card, and if my opponent has 4, I get to like steal one, right? And I got some influence. Yeah. Enter intrigue card, then allows to steal entry card if your opponent's holding 4 or more. Yep, great. So this is a new type of entry card, a combat card. Hold your cursor over to take a new look. Private Army. Okay, can only be played during the conflict phase at the end of the round. This one lets you spend 2 spice to gain +5 sword. Strength, I think is what they call it. Basically, Atreides. The favor of the witches and the nomads is no measure of power. Battle is the true test. Well, we'll see. You lost the last battle there, dude, so I wouldn't talk a big game. Where Beast is impatient, I must be tranquil. The conflict will come. For now, I'll reveal my hand. Paul, I hope you've had enough of stuffy minutes and grouchy war masters. It's time for me to take over your lesson. Yes, the Swords Master Duncan, Idaho, has been assigned to your final tutor. Spend 4 influence to acquire his card now. Just double click, boom, done, boom. They're revealing 5 influence and no strength. They're acquiring whatever that card was. Sure, Gurney taught you the basics, but the reality is that you can rarely be sure of the outcome of the battle before it begins. There's always a chance that the tide will shift. That's because the leader can play any combat intrigue cards they might have. As the first player, you get the initial opportunity to play a combat card. Since you're winning, pass. Let's see what the beast does. Ha, you've walked straight into my ambush, fool, Atreides. Ooh, now they're at combat strength 8. I'm so scared. Oh no, whatever will I do? Well, Paul, Beast has the upper hand. What are we going to do? Too easy, Duncan. If I play my private army combat card, I'll regain the lead from Beast. So we're just click and drag anywhere. Fine by me. I lose all my spice. But now I'm definitely winning that combat, which will help get me more spice and influence. They lost. They committed 8 cubes to lose, so that sucks for them. I gained influence with someone, so we'll gain it with Fremen. Boom. Easy. I'm getting it. Lots of stuff's going off. So second influence with the faction will always earn you a victory point. Now hurry up, and next round, I'm turning you loose. Okay. I can misread that. I thought it was like you're starting to lose. Or I don't know. Conflict card. Okay. Victory point and trashing it card. Then water and spice. Okay. Great. Playing Imperial Basin, where are they going? One of these spots? One of these spots. Before you're truly ready to lead, there are a few other board spaces you need to know about. Okay, fine. The Lacerad Council, where the great houses debate and dispense imperial power. The Hall of Oratory gives you extra persuasion in a pinch, or you can spend some Solari to rally troops. Also, you now have access to the Fremen Holdfast, Side Tech Tabar. Alright, leaders must have 2 or more influence with the Fremen to be permitted to send an agent there. Fair enough. You have many options now. Remember that you can hold your cursor over any space to learn more about it. You've seen two significant sources of victory points, conflicts and influence tracks. Instead of telling you what to do, I'm just going to give you a goal. Reach for victory points however you can. All right, I'll lie, steal, and cheat to get there. So right now we have water, not a lot of spice. We want to win this. We need troops. We need to be going to combat zones. Solari we have none of, which is not great. Signet Ring let me draw a card. How do we get troops? So do we have any faction symbols? No. So we're going to be limited to just stuff out here. This does get me troops and persuasion. That might not be terrible, but some of the other spots are probably better. Like this guy. This guy's good, right? But I might want to... I would need Solari to use them. That would deploy 2 troops. But the top part also deploys 2 troops. And if I send them there, that's like 3 troops, right? Is that... Am I misunderstanding that? If I do that, is that not like 3 troops that I can do stuff with? So I can deploy units. Boom, boom, boom. Confirm. Just start out guns blazing. I'll probably use my Signet Ring and go get some spice, maybe from one of these spots. Probably this spot, because I can only afford it there. So we'll use Signet Ring to go there, get some spice, spend the water, and then I'll also use the ability to draw a card. I get Diplomacy, which is cool. It means I can go one of the faction spots, but unfortunately, I'm out of workers. So, gotta end turn. They're doing their reveal step. They have 2 persuasion, 3 combat. That's... They don't have any troops on the board. They just have strength. Okay. And they have no intrigue cards, so I have to reveal I'm out of workers. Puts me up to 9 strength. Paul, before you acquire cards, notice that a couple are set apart. So we have Ericus Liaison and the Spice Must Flow are special types of Imperium cards called reserve cards. Great. There are many copies of each reserve card. They remain available after being acquired instead of being replaced with a new card from the Imperium deck. Okay. The Spice Must Flow is also a special... It's also special another way. It has an acquire effect, a reward that gets you as soon as you get the card. In this case, you get victory points. That's a lot of persuasion. I don't have 9 persuasion. I'm not that persuasive. But getting 2 to get 2 seems good. How much do I have total? Where is it? 4? That's it? How do I only have 4? But this gives me options. It lets me... I kind of like the witches. So we're going to go with them. And then I have 1 left, so we'll grab this as well. The card you're looking at has a Freeman Bond effect. It's only activated if you have at least 1 other Freeman card when you reveal it. You can see the actions here. Which card was that? Well, that wasn't even one I care about. I want this guy. All right, we're done. End turn. So I'm at 2 victory points and you get to 4. I think I'm going to win this conflict, so I will pass. I don't have any cards to play. I don't think they do either. So I just win that? I just win that. Easy. Okay, trash card from your hand. Play area or discard pile. What, dagger doesn't seem that good compared to other stuff I have. Just get rid of that, maybe? I don't know. I bet Gurney failed to mention this. The 3rd place conflict reward is only given out if there are 4 leaders in the end. They did forget to mention that, but I knew that from Rodney Smith. He told me. If there's ever a tie for 1st place, okay, goes to the 2nd place reward. If there's a tie for 2nd, 3rd place award for the leaders. Yeah, I know all this. Simple. So we got a new conflict. Wow. Oh, it's only choose 2, but still bumping up influence on 2 factions seems pretty good, but I also don't know how much military I can do. Getting an entry card seems better, so I kind of want to hold them. The desert planet. Maybe we want to go... Well, I got rid of that 1 card that I could pay Solarium to get stuff with. What are my options? So that'll give me... What can I do with this? I mean, I don't have water. How can I get water? I go to the Fremen space. How do I go to the Fremen space? I need the icon. Okay, I use this guy to go there. Or here. This actually gets me troops and water. Because I have 2 influence. That's even better. Deploy troops. Sure. I only got 1, but I want to put something out on the board. Get something going. We'll end turn. I did get Gurney, which is the one I was looking for. So I can spend maybe the Dune Desert Planet to go up to secure contract. Get some Solarium. So then when I reveal them, I can spend money to get troops. That seems like a play. I don't know if it's a good one, but it's the one I'm going with. Bribery, I'm good. I don't want to use bribery. I want to save my solarium. I need it. All right, now I'm just revealing. Boom, big hand. I got 5 persuasion. Huge. I mean, this one costs 5. That must mean they're pretty good. This one, yeah, we'll grab that one. And I got none left. But then we could use this, right? Okay, that was the other thing I wanted to do. Add them both out here. Let's just whoop them in combat. I don't think they have any intrigue cards. Let's see once this dialogue goes away. Oh, they do have an intrigue card, but they revealed their hand. They have 0 strength. So right now they have a strength of 2. They do have 4 in the reserve or in their garrison, so that's a little scary. But they might just not even care about this conflict. That would be ideal. So I have no cards to play, so I'm going to pass. They are also passing. Yeah, they're just giving up hope. They're not even going to try to fight me. Fair enough, I wouldn't. So then I win that. And what's nice is it doesn't give me victory points, but then I can bump up with the witches here and with the, whatever this is, Spacing Guild. And then that will get me a victory point, which will put me at 4, which was my goal. Wasn't half bad. Your skills are developing quickly, yet I have more to teach you. Advanced tactics will be you'll need when you fight for Arrakis begins in earnest. But that'll be a lesson for another day, eh? Okay. Tutorial number 2 complete. All right. I kind of like that because it was like, you know, it guides you along, but then lets you do your own thing. Pretty cool. All right. Let's do tutorial number 3. All right. Tutorial number 3. We got a new conflict card, which is victory points for first, entry card, and 2 solarium for second. Great. We're fighting Arena Thorvald? I know my camera's kind of covering it. I don't know. Maybe I'll move my camera to the bottom right. It seems fine mostly up there, so we'll keep it there for now. Welcome back, Paul. I think you're ready to continue with the training and advanced tactics. Ready for a long time. Think so? All right, I'll give you 5 goals, but I'll tell you the first one now. Okay, gain your Swordmaster. Right, that's simple. That's up here. So the Swordmaster spot costs a hefty 8 Solari. Leaders can only send an agent there once per game. But once you do, you have an additional permanent agent to send each round. A considerable advantage, I would say so. The game has been reset. You'll have a fresh start against Countess Ariana of House Thorvald. Great. From its seat on glorious Ipir, the great House Thorvald declares its claim to the fiefdom of Arrakis. Well, they can't be as charming as beasts, can they? Get to work, Paul. I'll return with goals as you progress. Okay, let me move my camera to the bottom right. I think that's maybe gonna be a little bit better. There you go. I mean, I'm covering up a little bit with like the Imperium row and the conflict a little bit, but I think this is better. Okay, so gain my Swordmaster. I need 8 Solari. How do we get Solari? Couple ways. Winning the conflict doesn't actually get me. I need to probably actually get second. So maybe I'll try to do that. It seems like secure contract and then also the sell melange. So I just trade spice for Solari. So I need to get a lot of spice. How do I get a lot of spice? Go into these spots, but then I need water. I don't have a lot of water. I could go here. They went there. I don't have a... Do I have a... I guess what can I even do? I could go to circle spots, triangle spots, or the hex spots. Up here was a troop. I don't need troops, so I think it's not a great move, but I'll go there, get some just basic spice going, deploy units. I do want to deploy 1, and I think that's it. I don't think I want to win this combat actually, but I think you need to deploy some to get any combat rewards. So they're going there. That's fine. Mother says I have a gift of prescience? Prescience. That's not what that says, but I don't, precedence? No, what is that word? Whatever. I can always see the card on top of my deck. Okay, I imagine other leaders have their own unique abilities. All right. You got the prescience ability, huh? It's pretty cool. What's the top card? Diplomacy. All right. We got the dagger to go up there, or the reconnaissance to go basically there, which right now that seems like the move. I don't know what else to do. Entry card seems nice. Troop. What is this? Look at the top card of your deck, draw or trash it. I already know what it is. We'll save that. So you revealed 2 Persuasion, 2 strength. Yeah, okay, we get it. You got 10 strength. I'm not challenging you on this conflict. All right, you win it. That's fine. I'm just trying to get my swords master here. All right. So reveal all these. That does some crazy stuff. Yeah. 4 persuasion. So I need to get spice. How do I get spice? What is this? 2 spice for 3 solarium. What's the 2 spice for 6 solarium? What was that? 3? 2 spice for 3. I mean, that's not bad, I guess. Well, that's like half of what I would get from over here. So, but I could do that at any time. Plus, it bumps up the spacing guild influence. I don't know if that's worth it. Spice must flow. I don't know if that's worth it, but this liaison seems decent. I have 4 to get, so I'm gonna buy them and one of the space smugglers and hope that's good enough. They pass. I have no cards to play, so I pass. Conflict is over. Oh no, I lose. What a tragedy. Yeah, you wasted a lot of troops doing that. I wasn't really trying to contest it anyway. But now, second place, I do get the conflict card, Private Army, and I get 2 Solari. So that's great. Okay, this skirmish I might want to win. It's weird, you get more Solari for second, but you do get the influence for first, so that's probably a little bit better. Okay, so we got the Seek Alliance card. We got Diplomacy too, so we can do a lot of stuff over here, which we probably want to do. They've already started doing stuff there. What do I even want? I guess, but I need 4 spice to do that. But I would, okay, but I could get 4 spice if I get 2 water, but I don't have 2 water. But I can't go there because I don't have 2. So I could go here or here or here or here or here or here. I'll go there. I really wish I had that sword master. Having a 3rd worker would be real nice. Do I want to deploy workers? Sure. Let's deploy 2. I think I want to win this conflict, so let's go for it. All right, there's Signet Ring. I'm going there. They're deploying a worker. Fair enough, fair enough. So now I should be able to use Dune the Desert Planet, or I use that. That'll also activate the effect, which might be worth it. Put them there. That gets me 5. I'm up to 5 spices now. Look at the top card of my deck. What's the top card of my deck? I don't care about the top card of my deck. Oh, I probably wanted to deploy troops. That's okay. Actually, I don't know if it is. They might try to actually contest me now. Well, they can't. They didn't put on a combat spot, so we're chilling. Okay, it's back to my turn. I need to reveal, because I don't have any more agents. Strength is up to 5. I have 3 persuasion to spend. If you have another Bennett, just report play. Okay, that seems okay. Maybe I get the Spice Must Flow. That could be fun. Or was it Guild Bankers? Whatever. Let's lock it in. Locking it in. They reveal 6 persuasion. Kind of a lot. Acquiring the snitch something something something. And the Spice Smugglers. Okay, play an entry card or pass. I'm already at 5, so I'll pass because I think I would get a chance if they play one, but I don't want to waste it. See, they didn't even try, so I'm glad I didn't. I win that. Nice. Gained influence with, I guess, the Spacing Guild. I got a couple of their cards, and I want to gain more influence, so why not? Why not? Okay, lots of stuff's happening. All right, new conflict card. Oh, this is like the territory thing, and a victory point. Okay, I'm pretty close. I'm pretty close to getting what I need. So let me actually figure out. Oh, I set another goal for you. I haven't even finished the first goal. Chill the heck out. Look at the Siege of Arakeen conflict card. The reward for winning a conflict includes control of the Arakeen board space. Great. Earning this reward places your control marker on Arakeen. While it's there, you earn 1 Solari each time any leader sends an agent to that space, including you. Also, if a conflict card is revealed for a board space you currently control, you immediately recruit 1 troop from your supply directly to the conflict. The goal is to gain control of a board space. If you can, win this conflict. If not, there will be other opportunities. Okay. I don't know if I will, because what I need to do is I have 5 spice, so I could exchange that for actually a lot of Solari. What was the other thing you could do with spice? You could use that here for that spot. This, not controlled by any player. Oh, and this is the one that's kind of under contest. What I need to do is probably... I need... yeah, I have to use this up here. We'll sell 3 for 8. That sounds good. It's a good chunk of money. Use an ability. Look at the top card of my deck. It's a dagger. I don't think I want that right now. I will pass. So the one thing I'm wondering, I don't know if this was explained earlier, is will I get my Sword Master immediately to use? I do. You can now send it as an additional agent every round. Next goal is the High Council. Okay, like the Swords Master, you can only do this once per game. Once you have, you get an extra seat on the High Council will provide 2 persuasion every reveal turn. That's pretty neat. It costs 5 Solari, which I don't have, so we just end turn here. Okay, that's not a conflict spot. Oh, they're using the, what's it called? Mentat, which is like it's a temporary worker. Okay. So it's my turn. What does this do? I don't think... Oh, I can play this, right? I do have I have my source guy now, but I can only play this in these spots. I wouldn't mind... Do I want an extra card or a intrigue card? Intrigue cards seem good, but I think just an extra card might be more helpful. And I can get a unit to deploy both of mine that are in my garrison. Brings me up to 4 strength. End turn. Oh, I probably wanted to do that spice action. I was a little too quick clicking through all that. Just blew right by it. Alright, back to my turn. Don't have any more agents, so we reveal hand. I'm up to 5 strength, 4 persuasion. Not a lot of stuff in the market right now. We'll get this Dr. U. Death Commando. Sure, that is a cool sounding name. End turn. Play an entry card or pass. I'm going to pass because I don't think they're going to play any entry cards. Okay. They didn't even try. They didn't even attempt to try. That's on them. Taking control of the board space. Great. So now I just need to gain control of one of the council seats. Okay. Victory point. Water, spice. Fine. Take control of the council seat. So I need a little bit more Solari. Is there any place that would just get me like 1? What do you guys do? What is this? Oh, the fold space card. Yeah, I've heard that's pretty good. Space and Guild does what? Spice must flow. That's this card. Oh, so that makes that card cheaper. Okay, I'm now understanding how that actually plays out. None of these have other abilities, really. Where can I get some Solari? I guess Triangle right there I don't have as an option. Yeah, I don't really have any way to get... So I guess I could I use... What's the top card? Okay, the Signet. So I can use the Poison Snooper. Can I play that? To draw that. To draw my Signet. And then use that up here for that to get some extra... Yeah, and then that does that to draw an extra card because of my ability. Great. Played Imperial Basin. Fine. I need to also get some water. There's a lot of spice building up on that one spot. I guess not a lot. I mean, it starts with base 3, but it's getting there. Anyway, we have enough stuff to do the thing up here. The council seat. So 5 Solari gets me a council seat. Great. Prepare yourself. I have a new goal for you. You must gain a faction alliance. Each alliance is worth a victory point for the leader who secures it. Okay. I don't think I'm close for really any. Gain 4 influence. Unlike other victory points, these can be stolen from your rivals. If they pass you, they take the alliance, including the victory points. Of course, you can steal it from them the same way, right? We'll end turn. I mean, I guess the Spacing Guild is probably the one I want to go after because that's the only one I have a point in. I guess also the Fremen, but whatever. What are they doing? They're trashing stuff. I don't really care what they're doing. They're not doing much exciting stuff. I also need to maybe get some action over here. Because right now, I mean, this is going to be victory points and water for this. And I could, what does that cost? 6 spice? I definitely don't have 6 spice. This is a combat, but I don't have anything in garrison. This would be what I want to do, right? Is spend like a reconnaissance card to go there. Allows me to deploy a troop. It's a combat card. Deploy units. Deploy it to the conflict area. Boom. Okay. No other extra abilities. I got my entry card. I got 2 private army cards. So I just really need to keep at least 2 spice on hand. And I can not guarantee a win, but that really helps sway the conflict in my favor. So I will reveal, get 6 influence. So let's grab the spice must flow. Maybe that's kind of fun, and it's cheap. Sure. That gives me victory points. Sure. Maybe not the most optimal play, but you know, it's just the tutorial. I'm still learning. I'm going to pass on intrigue. If they play one, great, but they're not even in this conflict, so I don't know if they can. All right, yeah, I win it uncontested. Fine by me. All right, choose 2 to go up with. So I need to focus more on these guys up here. So they're playing the Great Flat. See, what sucks with them is that one costs a lot, so I have to basically just do that spot. Oh, they took that. I wanted all that spice. That's kind of messed up, but whatever. So diplomacy, I'll go there to grab the fold space card. It has every agent icon, allows you to draw a card when played, but then you must immediately trash it. Yeah, fair enough. So go up there. More victory points. Love to see it. I'm at 4. They're at 2. Okay. They're really kind of getting cozy with this witch faction. Going up more. I don't like that. I also want to make sure I got troops on the ground. I need to use this during the agent phase. So what is the circle? Could draw some cards, draw a card, entry card, troops. I think this is the move. Because I play that, and then I can convert 2 spice to 3 Solari and also increase my influence or whatever it's called. Reputation, deploy units, deploy that to the battlefield, whatever it's called, the conflict region. We still got 1 agent left, our sword master, whatever. They're already acquiring cards. The voice. Okay, they're acquiring a couple of cards. Fair enough. We got the Death Commando in our hand. I got 1 more card to play. Got a lot of options, actually, I could go to. What am I trying to do? Gain a faction alliance. I can't do that. I could do, like, one of these spaces to gain some spice, I guess, with the commando. But then I trash the card? Is that... Or when you trash, you may choose a card in your hand, discard pile. Okay, well... Yeah, that's fine. So we'll trash the dagger from my hand because I don't think they're that great. I don't know. I think a Death Commando is a little bit better than a dagger. So we reveal my 2 lonely cards, but it does give me 4 influence. We'll grab the smugglers, whatever that was, and that's all I could do. Great, end turn. Play entry cards or pass. I'm gonna pass because I just win this, right? I have my private armies, which I could use, but they're not even. They haven't challenged me in a single conflict in I don't know how long. That will get me increased with space and guild, and maybe I'll kind of contest them on the witches. Not really contest them, but I'll at least put some pressure on them. Oh, and I did gain their influence. Great. So I gained their token, gain a victory point. Son, I've been observing your progress. Soon we will arrive at Arrakis, and these war games will become reality. Sounds like fun. You performed well. I know that our house will rise high under your leadership. Tutorial number 3 done. And I got Steam achievement. Man, we're moving up in the world. All right, so what's the last tutorial then? Or was that it? That was the last one? Yeah, machinations. Okay, learn the basics of shipping tech and dreadnoughts. Shipping tech and dreadnoughts. What is all? Okay, I don't know if I know about all this. Maybe I do and I just forgot it. But well, let's see. I mean, I'm about to learn, I guess. New conflict card. Okay. Let's get going. Welcome back, Paul. Congratulations on your success. You've taken to leadership admirably. Just so, however, in Rise of... Okay, so these are new things. I was like, I don't remember this from the tutorial video. Rodney Smith didn't tell me about this. There are several new board spaces and a few new concepts, which I'll maybe get into this at the end, but I've heard this expansion is really good, and some people like don't even play without it anymore, so it's kind of cool they teach it in the tutorial. And I don't know if it's included in the base game. I don't think so, but at least in the digital version that I have. Maybe it is. I don't know, because they're showing a part of tutorial for it. If you want to stay on top of the struggle for supremacy of Arrakis. So we have what's over here is the shipping track is a vital tool for managing your resources. Okay. You begin the game with a freighter on the origin space of the track. Great. This is the freighter icon. You could see it both on the new Choam board space. Send an agent to smuggling. Boop. So what did that do? So whenever you gain a freighter, you have a choice. You may advance your freighter, moving it one space up the shipping track, or you may recall a freighter to the freighter's origin. Got it. Kind of. When you recall, you immediately gain the benefits of the space your freighter was recalled from, as well as the benefits from each space beneath the one on the track. Okay. Since you're currently at the origin, you must advance, then end your turn. So we advance our freighter one space. Great. And then end turn. Good. Now, note that sending an agent to interstellar shipping, which gives 2 freighter icons, requires you to have 2 influence with the Spacing Guild. Now a test. Advance your freighter to the top position of the shipping track and recall it from there. I'm giving you 1 influence with the Spacing Guild to help you get you started. Show me what you can do. Okay. So it means I'm probably going to need to get at least to 2. I have Seek Alliance, so we'll just go ahead and do that. Boom. Let's get to level 2. Not even dilly-dally around. Fine. We'll end turn. Reveal. I guess I don't have an opponent right now. What would help me? I mean, power play would, but that's no good. Let's grab them and them. Or that's it. Okay, fine. Great. So I'm on the first space. New conflict. I didn't even participate in the last one. I'm a busy guy. What can I say? So now now that I'm level 2, I should be able to do 2 freighter spaces, right? And we advance. And then advance. And now we're in the top spot. Which I don't... What do these spots do? Okay, and then I could play a card. And then I should be able to... Can I do this in the same turn? Is that okay? So I do that spot, and then I click recall. You've learned well and can now reap the benefits. You may choose to gain your rewards from the shipping track in any order you wish. You'll recruit 2 troops and gain an influence with a faction of your choice. Okay. So choose the faction. I'm just going with Spacing Guild. I'm loyal now. I'm loyal to them. Either gain 2 spice or 5 Solari. If you choose 5 Solari, each other player will also get 1 Solari. For now, choose the 2 spice option. Okay, where do I choose that? Right there. Big flashing arrow. Love to see it. Finally, the top space of the shipping track has a new icon. It indicates that you can purchase a tech from the tech offer on Ix. Okay, Ix is well known across the Imperium for its advanced technology. At the start of the game, there are techs made available in the tech offer. Whenever you gain at the acquire tech icon, you may choose 1 tech from the tech offer and play its cost in spice to acquire it. The -2 effect on the shipping track has an additional benefit. It gives you a -2 discount on the tech you acquire. Great. Acquire the training drones now. Ooh, training drones. Added to your tech area here as new tech replaces it in the tech offer. So we have techs, we got training drones. Don't fully understand what they do. So they can provide different kind of benefits. Some will be persistent, others will happen at specific times. Certain techs, like your training drones, can be flipped once per round to gain their effect. Oh. Use training drones to recruit a troop. So I flip it, and that gains me a troop. Good. Okay. I think it went in my, garrison, and then I can't deploy them yet, which is fine. Now the shipping track is the only way you can acquire techs, which brings us to another new board space. Whoa, crazy, the tech negotiation. A Landstrad board space has multiple effects. I see that. First, grants you an extra persuasion during your revealed turn. Great. Additionally, it offers a choice. You can either acquire a tech at a -1 discount, or you can gain a tech negotiator. When you gain a negotiator, a troop from your supply turns into a tech negotiator. Whenever you acquire a tech, the cost is reduced by 1 for each tech negotiator you return to your supply. That's pretty cool. Now that you understand tech, there's one last new board space for you to learn about. The Dreadnought also allows you to acquire tech. However, its primary function is to commission a Dreadnought to your garrison. A Dreadnought is a new type of combat unit with several powerful features. Your next goal is to obtain one. Keep in mind, it will cost 3 Solari to commission. I have 2. And choose an ability to use. I could draw a card, I guess. Sure. I have no more agents, so I have to end turn. Reveal. I need stuff that will help me get Solari. I'm just going to go with Scout, sure. And Desert Ambush? No, this one. We'll go with that. I'm not even going to try to pronounce them. Okay, end turn. No conflict happened. Machinations. So commission a Dreadnought. Okay. Oh, we got Imperial base, so we got someone else playing now. They just hopped in. They're just not showing up at the top left here. I saw the icon like flash. That was weird. Okay, so for that to be a Dreadnought, I need that icon, and I also need 1 more Solari. How can I get a single Solari somehow? I can go up there, so I could do this. Do that. That advances my freight. My freighter 1. And then I should be able to end turn, and then use the dagger to purchase the Dreadnought, and also a tech. Make use of the Dreadnoughts. So Dreadnoughts can be deployed to a conflict just like troops. Troops can, in place of troops, they add 3 strength to your combat total. They cannot be destroyed. Oh. At the end of any combat you don't win, they return to your garrison, maybe redeployed in the future. Bear in mind that you can never have more than 2. Your final goal is to win a conflict using the Dreadnought. Your enemy, or you will be opposed by Archduke Armand Ikas. The Etrides have had their chance. It's time for the House of Ekas to rule Ericus. Okay. Cool. Lots of fun stuff going on here. Reveal. Give me the 2 strength. Swords will contribute until you have at least 1 unit. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, whatever. I don't know what this does, but Freighter Fleet, that's a new card. Okay, Unload is a new ability attached to the reveal boxes of certain cards. It means that whenever that card is discarded or trashed, you may immediately gain the offload effect shown. Pretty cool. It will grab it. You can also get these effects normally by revealing the card during your reveal turn. Fair enough. Let's just give me the card. Okay. I'm going to lose this conflict because I didn't know I was supposed to win it, and I was focused on the other goals. Yeah, I get it. You win. Have fun. They don't got a Dreadnought. I got a Dreadnought, so I gotta start going into some combat spaces to get some troops deployed. Or what is this? Terrible Purpose. So victory point and a trashed card. So what are my options? What are my options? So I definitely need to hit up some combat zones. The issue is I don't really know what to do. So let's do this like here. Let's get a intrigue card. That'll probably be helpful. Grab a troop, deploy units. I should be able to deploy a Dreadnought and however many troops I can too. Okay. We'll take that. That's decent strength. I was hoping for an intrigue card that would actually help me. This one really doesn't. Looks at the top card of my deck. I mean, I guess it's a dagger, so we'll use it, grab it, draw it, use it. Let's go. End. So is there any good way I can boost my strength? Probably just by getting more troops, putting them out on the board. So I guess you just go to a different combat space? What are they doing? Why are they trying to go up the guild track? That's my track. They're at 12? Oh, they did that spot. Uh, um, um, what, what do I do? Retreat up to 2 of your troops. Maybe I need to do that, or do I just go all in? I mean, I have a lot of troops, so I could be pretty close. Let's deploy them, because I could deploy 3 now, right? And that puts me a little bit above. But I don't know if that's going to be enough, because they get it, or they don't get another turn. They're revealing next. But they have 3 strength. See, this is going to be kind of close, because I also have some strength, but not a lot. And then I don't know. This could be close, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. Reveal? Is it going to be tied? It's 15 to 15? Where's my freight? Can my freighter being recalled help me? Can it help me? How do I see the board? Where's the... Just get this out of here for a second. Get it out of here. I want to see the board. No, I want to see... Where's the button to just see the board? I thought there was like a button here. I want to advance to recall, but I don't know. I'll recall. I don't know if it's good though, because I don't know. I can't see what's going on. What is this? Okay, this has swords on it, so we're going to grab it. Yeah, what is going on with this? Oh, okay. Spice, sure. It's like stuck open. It's driving me crazy. Okay, yeah, now I see the board. Now I see it's going to be a tie. Neither of us have intrigue cards, so we lose. But at least I get to keep my dreadnought. That goes back to the... But they're going to lose all those troops. What I need to try to do is do what they did. Get 2 more spice, and then do that, and then I think I just win. Right? So... I need to go to some... I have water. Okay, well, they did that. That's fine. I wasn't... We'll just go there. I guess I should have technically went there. I would have gotten a little bit more spice that way, but whatever. All right, I am not losing this one. Unless they go to this spot again, which they do have the spice to do, but doesn't look like they are, so thank goodness. So now, like, I got diplomacy. We go there and just go all out. Just go all out. That also gives me their influence, or whatever's that, becoming an ally. I mean, I'll take that. Now, lots of stuff's happening. Reaching forward foods will always earn you the faction's bonus, whether or not you get their alliance, yada, yada, yada. I don't care. Let me deploy my troops. 19 strength. Yeah, try that out, buddy. Ekaz. I don't know how you're going to beat that. The last time they were, I mean, it was neck and neck, but I don't think it's going to be neck and neck this time. It's currently 19 to 3 for strength, unless they got some crazy intrigue card, which looks like they do have 1 intrigue card, but I don't know how much that's going to save them. Give me +2 strength. Let's just go overboard. Let's just go a little crazy, shall we? Pass. Yeah, I would pass 2, guy. I'd pass 2. That's 21 to 3. Yeah, I whooped you. Absolute slaughter. And me was no match for the power of the Dreadnought, yeah. When you win a conflict using a Dreadnought, you get to send it... You get to send it to take control of one of the board spaces. Wait, really? Oh, that's pretty cool. Dreadnought placed this way covers any existing control markers. Temporarily taking control over the space's prior owner. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, we'll take over this one, sure. Neat. After the next round's conflict, the Dreadnought returns to its owner's garrison and control of the space is relinquished. They get ready to fight the Harkonnen. I'll make them regret their crimes against that house. And that is the tutorial complete. Dang. Well, that tutorial took a little bit longer than I expected, so we're not going to actually get to play through a full game today, but I will quickly give my final thoughts. So like I said, I have never played Dune Imperium before, and like I also mentioned, if it wasn't pretty evident in this, I know nothing about the Dune franchise. I've never read the books and never watched the movies. I've heard a lot about this game, especially in the solo space. People say it's a really good deck builder, a really good worker placement, this and that. It's just a great game. It's some people's favorite game. I think it's, like I said, it's in the top 10 still on Board Game Geek, and it came out a while ago. And I really liked it. I really liked it. Knowing nothing about, the franchise itself, seems like a pretty solid deck builder. It has a lot of interesting stuff going on. The worker placement, I'm not huge in worker placement, but this seemed, I liked it. This iconography wasn't too confusing once you kind of get the hang of the faction icons and the different spice icons in the solarium. It kind of makes sense. Yeah, and overall, I don't know. I mean, I haven't played it too much. This tutorial is literally all I've played so far, and I'll just watch the, Rodney Smith video before this to get a little bit of a background. But I enjoyed it. I definitely think, I have this digital version that I'll definitely play more of. And I really want to try to get a little bit more deep into it and see how I like it. But I mean, I like it. I like it. So far, I'm impressed. I want to try more of it. And yeah, I definitely want to see. I'm curious what y'all think about Dune Imperium. First, just the game itself. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Have you tried it? But then also the Rise of Ix expansion. I'm curious because I feel like I've heard, and maybe I'm misremembering, but I feel like a lot of people really like that expansion. Some people consider it like essential and won't play without it anymore. So I'm curious, if you've played this game, do you have the Rise of Ix? Is there any other expansions? Do you play with those? What are your thoughts on those? So I'm very curious to hear what people think because, yeah, first impressions, I would say are really good. This was a fun game. Wish, I got to play a little bit more of it, but, tutorial took an hour. And I feel like that was a pretty good tutorial. I liked that it kind of guided you along, but then also gave you time to just do your own thing. It's like, okay, here's how you get victory points, get 4 victory points. Here's how you win a conflict. So it was kind of a good tutorial, I would say. And so far, like I said, all I've played of this digital version is this today, but I'm pretty impressed. It seems like a pretty good digital version. Sometimes digital implementations aren't the best, and learning games first through a digital version like this can sometimes be hit or miss because a lot of the upkeep is being done for you, so you kind of don't know what's going on some of the times, but it obviously helps making learning it a lot easier when I don't have to worry about that upkeep and worry about messing up rules and all this other stuff. I can just worry about trying to learn the game and the strategies and all that. So yeah, first impressions I would say are very good. I'm not blown away by it, but also I've only played the tutorial, so I really feel like I can't judge it. But I have this digital version that I could play a bunch of times, so I will be definitely giving it a whirl and seeing what I think about it, and I'll report back some point in the future. Maybe I'll play this again, but actually play like a full game of it sometime. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, a like would be greatly appreciated. And until next time, I'll see ya.